These are my parents. I won't say their full names.
What happened to them?
No,
No, the joke is that you said, these are my parents.
Oh, okay.
Pointing at the tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I get it.
These guys went to a school 10 minutes from me. And then, I got a creepy Facebook message from Michael one day, and he's like, you want to be in the band? And I was waiting to be in a band. I'd always wanted to be in a band. So
Well, you were in a couple crappy ones.
I wanted to be in a good band.
Yeah.
My first real success was a band called Swallow the Goldfish. We had an amazing artwork. It was a man who looked like a corpse.
You know what?
He had a goldfish.
I actually did like that artwork.
Cost me $220 to get that made.
Us three had made an unofficial band, but we didn't have a name, so we were just like in a band, but not really in a band.
Just jamming.
We were just jamming. And then we wanted to make it feel like we were actually doing something. And then I wrote like 20, 30 names down. We all took a look at them, and 5 Seconds of Summer stuck out. Originally, it was actually 5 Second Summer, which was actually much worse. 5 Second Summer just didn't feel right, and also the acronym wasn't good.
Yeah, 5 SOS was...
5 SOS always, I think when we found that name, it always felt really special, and there was something about it that drew us towards it. From the outside, you think, oh, 5 Seconds of Summer, like a happy summer band, blah, blah, blah. But then if you actually think about what it kind of means, it could mean anything.
You got it.
Calum's going on his feet.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take the boot off.
You're gonna have to take the boot off.
This one's important because you got it when we left you in Bali.
Yeah.
There's a story to that as well.
I lost my passport in Bali. So, I stayed back, and me and my friend Roy, who stayed back with me because he's a true friend.
Wait, shout out to Roy.
Yeah, we left him there.
And I got Bali tour 2016, but with a little extended.
You have another one.
Oh, your foot is so sweaty.
There you go. And he's got a C on his foot?
He's got a C on his arm.
You know what, but it was the first time that you guys had ever hung out. That's the weirdest story of it.
Big commitment, but
It's a true tale of romance.
Yeah.
It's nice. CR forever.
what you got, Luke?
I got none.
Great.
So I'm the only one in the band with no tattoos. These are red gel nails. I got them done in Sweden. And I don't know.
You're going strong.
They're
Great on stage.
If I had it my way, you wouldn't be in this video.
Contractually. I'll get some one day. I haven't got the time at the moment. There was like a brief period where everyone was getting tattoos and I missed that boat. And now we have no time to get it. You guys haven't had any.
I haven't got one in like 3 years.
Yeah, so there's been no time for 3 years.
What have you got?
My first one was this one, which says To the Moon. I was in LA and I was 16 and I did not have my parental consent. We were there with Liam Payne from One Direction. And then so we went and I was super scared about it, but they did it and then Liam paid for it and I never thanked him. Thanks, Liam. You started a tattoo adventure for me.
Which one did Liam pay for your tattoo as well? Liam's like Oprah.
Yeah.
You get a tattoo! You get a tattoo!
This one, it's 2012 in Roman numerals.
Right.
It's when the band started.
The first tattoo I ever got was when I was 18. We were on tour in England at the time. I had roughly 22 pounds to my name, and I spent 20 pounds getting this one. And that was the first time I was ever broke as well. But it's my favorite tattoo. It's, it's our band. It means a lot, and it was.
You know what? It's funny because we also kind of conned Ashton into it. We were like, Ash, we're all gonna get a 5 Seconds of Summer tattoo. We walk in, me and Calum were like, it's kind of weird, and you had already started, and we were like,
They looked at mine and they left the store, and I was like,
Cool.
Looks good, Ash.
looks good, Ash. Cool.
you know what? I've actually seen a couple people with this. It's just a little anchor. It was basically just for me to tell myself to stay grounded, and I got that one done. It was as things started to get really hectic for us, and I wanted to make sure I told myself to, remember what's true and important to me.
Such a shame you forgot.
And then I forgot all of it.
Oh, shit.
And the X I got done because Final Fantasy X is my favorite game. I started putting X's on all of my guitars. Throughout the 5 Sauce campaign, there were just so many like little X's everywhere. And then I was like, Final Fantasy X, there were X's everywhere. I'm like, X is obviously something that is important in my life. So, got it done.
I got this heart. It's meant to look like a birthmark. I like little tattoos because, you know, I'm committing, but I'm not committing too hard. Our band got really popular when we were young and teenagers, and I got this heart tattoo because we saw a lot of the dark and light in humans that I didn't quite understand, or I didn't think I was ready to understand a lot of it either. It was about me remaining kind of softened and attempting to love people when it's right still, and not becoming too hardened in life. And then I have, it's kind of awkward, but so I have this. It's a California condor. It's a slight fan tattoo, but it also represents us starting a life for ourselves elsewhere. You know, we have the classic pop punk band story, got to get out of our town, but we really did in a big way, which was cool. You know, we started a new life for ourselves in California, so
I've heard this about you, about like how it will look on stage, like the sticks, so you hold them up like this, and from the back, you want to be able to see the tattoos on stage. It's good.
Wow, I didn't think of that.
This says alive.
Big POD fan.
I love POD.
You know what's interesting is that I actually wear a key from this place called the Giving Key that says alive on it.
Mine said alive as well.
Hey Mike, I don't know if you know, but he was actually telling a story.
You guys are real today, you know that?
This is my sister. That's it.
Were you waiting for some snarky remarks? Which ones did you get in the same day?
I got this one and I got this one, which is supposed to be more like a silver fern. That's where my mum's from, but it turned out like a feather. So it kind of sucks. I got a horseshoe here to bring me just constant good luck.
Has it worked?
With friends like this, man. It's raining. Good
The
luck.
band's still together, so yeah. I got this on the same day as Ashton got his 5 Sauce one.
As you can see, a very talented tattoo artist.
It says Skywards. No one's ever been able to read it before. I have this one, which is a Scottish thistle, because my dad's Scottish. And then this one, my tattoo artist in London sent me this, and he goes, "What do you think?" And I say, I fell in love with it. And then he tattooed it on me. That one's purely just for art.
And then if you take your top off and turn around, he actually has a beautiful portrait of me.
These big bands, they were a pain in the ass. I think this was the first legal tattoo I got done. They went over this with like a 32-point tattoo gun, which is like, imagine like you can draw one line or you can draw 32 of them. In about 8 months, they started to fade really badly and really quickly.
Is that because you're so pasty?
Probably. And so I had to go back in and do another 5 hours of them basically doing it again, and it hurts the same as if you hadn't had it done the first time. My original plan for it was I was gonna have things in between these bands that represented important milestones for me in my life. And you know, obviously I only have one.
There's still time.
But I was meant to get them done, but I didn't. This one, it's from one of my favorite video games growing up, Final Fantasy X. And the main character in the game, he wears this necklace with this charm on it, and it's for his hometown, which is Zanarkand in the game. And
that's where you're from.
And I'm from Zanarkand as well. Anyway, I got it done basically just to remind me of home.
Zanarkand.
Home, which is Zanarkand.
You guys have any plans or anything like that?
I think what I wanted to do is make this a 3/4 sleeve. So stop here and have this just
Another band?
normal.
I reckon something to do with the album we just made.
I was feeling that too.
Yeah.
It's young blood.
That's my forehead.
Purely promotion.
Luke, are you gonna eventually get a tattoo?
I don't know. Probably.
I think you will if you hang out with us any longer and we go to like Vegas or something.
Yeah. Calum's right. With the third album, I think I'd probably do something around that.
One thing that we try to do with our expression and art is constantly break any expectation that anyone would have had of us. So we We wear makeup, we wear, paint our nails, we do all these things. It's a sense of accepting yourself as a man and moving forward.